Quick car show update before we talk about what we're doing today, because it's a awesome day. This weekend I'm doing Malibu Cars and Coffee on Sunday morning. It's Father's Day, so I'll be doing that show very early, and then we'll be ripping away from there to the Rodeo Drive Concours d'Elegance, which is really the Father's Day car show I do every year. But if you can't make it, I'll show you. You know, just watch the vlog and you'll see amazing cars. Okay, and today is Monday, and that means that we are hanging out with Malibu Living, and we're gonna go check out another amazing super home here in Malibu. Don't know what it is. I know it's up on Piuma, which is up in the hills. We don't know what the house looks like. If it's anything like the last house, it's gonna be gorgeous. So. The day has turned out to be beautiful, and we're now headed up to Piuma, which is a road in the hills of Malibu, to check out this awesome home. I'm sure it's awesome. Gotta be. Looking forward to it. Nice. How are you?
Good, Tim. How are you?
Awesome. Look at this art.
Isn't this beautiful?
This is great stuff.
This was done by architect Jack Moses. He's an architect from Chicago who fell in love here in the 80s with Piuma Road specifically, and has built a couple of spec houses along the road in this area.
And how old is this house?
It was built in 1990. You know, it's really amazing how much you get if you're just a few minutes off the coast. Just really a short distance away, we get, well, for example, this home is $2 million. If this house was closer to the beach, maybe it would be double that price or triple that price. So it really is quite a good value. And I'm very fortunate to be listing this property with Susan Moniz, who is also a Coldwell Banker agent, and she is, without a doubt, one of the toughest, smartest, greatest partners I could have. Office of the owner when he would work from home.
I was going to say this is the playroom.
It is the playroom. Well, what he would do is he had that pre-Google idea about, you know, work and play. Right. So, you know, he would work and then he would shoot some pool with the kids.
And we'll do this later?
We could do that. Okay. One of the things that you have to look at though is turn around, look at the windows, right? Oh yeah. So the architect framed the views with these windows. So the floor is made of Canadian maple.
That's great. Yeah, I like how light everything is.
Because the architecture follows the topography, it steps down the hillside.
Oh, this is great.
So if you sit in that seat right there,
oh,
it's the best seat in the house.
Yeah, it sure is. Look at that.
Also, there are 5 8x8 skylights throughout the house. The owner absolutely loves art, is a collector, is very passionate about art. This is parkland. It will never be built on. You have that one neighbor right there, and the sunsets are stunning because it's like orange and pink and purple.
Yeah, these are some of my favorite hills in town.
You really trade in the you know, city lights for twinkling lights at night.
Yeah, you almost don't need any art when you have it sitting right there. Natural art. It's neat how all the lines are juxtaposing. You know, it's almost free form, that it can go any direction.
The trailhead will take you to the parkland.
Oh, neat.
Okay, the trails go from, I mean, you can get all the way to Pacific Palisades, to Point Magoo, and then over to Chesborough.
So someone that would be interested in this house would definitely appreciate the outdoor aspect. There's so much to do here.
Absolutely, absolutely. But the other thing is you're only 9 minutes to the freeway.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're 11 minutes to the beach.
Unless you come the route that I screwed up on, then you're about 20 minutes.
Do not trust your nav system. That's all. So we've got lots and lots of storage in this house, right? We've got closets. There are decks almost everywhere. And I'm not going to show it to you. There's a whole, isn't that cute?
Yeah.
There's a whole room in the back that I call it Costco pantry. Just a big walk-in space.
Nice. Nice.
So back here is dumbwaiter. So when we came from the garage, there's a dumbwaiter. You can put your groceries in. It drops right down into the pantry.
Can I write it down?
There are so many blank walls for art. I mean, even the neon, even we have 50s neon.
That's awesome.
You know, the other room, we have all that contemporary African Asian art. So there's just space for days if you collect. In here is the bathroom, but what is really cool.
Oh my God.
It's the size of a gym locker steam room.
Is it a sauna also?
It is.
You, well, you're in your birthday suit, which is optimal. The beauty of, oh, it just keeps going down even further.
Keeps going down, down, down.
Well, one thing is for sure, you're going to have really strong legs.
One of the things that drew the architect Jack Moses to this spot was the topography, the beautiful surroundings, and what he did was he complemented the hillside by stepping the house down the hill so it blended, you know, in a very natural form. So completely self-contained, really, because you've got another kitchen, there's another washer and dryer.
This is where I hang out.
Yeah, this is where the kids hang out. Another bedroom and bathroom.
May I ask what this is, what the cost of this is?
It's currently on the market for $2 million.
Really?
Such a deal. It is
It
awesome.
It actually is.
It is a lot of house. It's a lot of house.
It's a lot of house for that. That's,
Yeah.
I mean.
And you haven't even seen one of the best parts.
Oh, this is great.
Didn't you just want to push him?
You wouldn't be the first one.
So the property is about 2 3/4 acres. And as you can see from here, you have practically no neighbors. You've got one Spanish over there, and I understand she is a photographer for Penthouse, so that's your...
That's a plus.
That's a plus.
There's so much to see. It's really interesting because although we've walked through so many different parts, I could not make my way back.
I promise I will show you the way. I will show you the way out. But
I mean, it's really large.
The house is like an art piece. It's like a blank canvas. There's so many high walls. The ceilings are 9 feet high, so it accommodates a lot of different pieces of art. I think the kind of person that would really love this house would be someone who also loves art. It's very sophisticated and clean and still warm at the same time because you have nature is right outside. I mean, the windows here are enormous and you really get an indoor-outdoor feeling. So I think that in and of itself is very inspiring. The house is 4,458 square feet. We've got 4 bedrooms, 5.5 baths, and it's on just a little over 2 3/4 acres.
It's only been a week. The rush of being home and rapid fading, the failing to recall what I was missing all that time in England. That sent me aimlessly.
On the Malibu Living website, we have real estate, and you can go on there and you can search for leases, for homes for sale, and then you get into all the different kinds of architecture. You have ranch homes, you have beautiful modern contemporaries such as this. I mean, there's just kind of everything under the sun, that there's just more information than you can imagine to enjoy, and it's really a lot of fun to just go in there and dream.
And everywhere I go, there's always something to remind me of another place and time, where love that traveled far had found me. We stayed outside till 2, waiting for the light to come back. We didn't talk, I knew, until ask what I was thinking? Do you ask what I was thinking? Brave men tell the truth.
Wow, that was an amazing house.
It was.
That was really cool. There was so many, I mean, it was unbelievable how many rooms. I mean, I was finding rooms later on when I was exploring by myself.
Yeah.
It has so many little nooks and crannies, but it was neat how it complemented the hillside and everything.
Every room had a window that you just sat there, and I felt like I was looking at Yosemite or something. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, very cool. Big thanks again to Malibu Living and Colwell Baker. That was really fun. We had a good time. And I got to sign off now because, well, I'm about to head into the tunnel.